all my friends present, past and beyond, especially those who weren't with us too long. Life is the most precious thing you can lose. While you were here, the fun was never ending. Life a minute was only beginning. Captain Corbin Nichols, this one's for you! Never get that feeling you can go on. Just remember the side it is that you're on. You've got friends with you till the end. If you're ever in a tough situation, we'll be there, no hesitation. Brotherhood's our rule, we cannot bend.
Fans, here are the first 11s, beginning with the away side, Des Moines United FC. Their captain, number 3, Paulo Marquez. In goal, number 1, Miguel Palacio Perez. Number 2, Henry O'Leary. Number 5, Basil Erding. Number 6, Gustavo Agosto Leal Murtha. Number 8, Mateus Stork Parera. Number 9, Robin Vandewall. Number 10, Nazaradine Benbella. Number 11, Guillermo Pereira. Number 12, Anas Chucks. Number 16, Aruto Mori. And now, the first 11 for your Milwaukee Torrent. Starting with your co-captains, number 4, Taylor Pill. Your other co-captain, number 23, Max Ludwig. In goal, number 0, Augie Warnad. Number 3, Zakaria Deao. Number 5, Angel Gongora. Number 7, Juan Lopez. Number 9, Gabe Vung. Number 12, Jimmy Lecomte. Number 19, Ethan Kretzer. Number 22, Finley Skilling. And number 92, Sam Carls. Your Torrents coached by James Weber. Des Moines is coached by J.R. Fernandez.
Please rise. And now, to honor America and all that it stands for, as well as our freedom and those who serve to protect it, the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome in, everybody, to the Milwaukee Torrent inaugural game for the 2024 season. My name is Kevin O'Connor. I am filling in for a multitude of more qualified play-by-play hosts, but you know what? You get me tonight. It's going to be awesome. We have a wonderful matchup here tonight between your Milwaukee Torrent and Des Moines United FC. Just getting things together here. I'm working by myself this evening. Have a few wonderful Cabiner people. There we go. Had a wonderful conversation with the coach from Des Moines United before the game, and they're very excited to be here. It's a beautiful night here at Hart Park. The Torrent, of course, coming off a fairly successful season last year. And we're just about getting ready for kickoff here. Like I said, a beautiful evening here at Hart Park. 7 p.m. Central kickoff. Currently about 70 degrees or so. A bit windy, but certainly very nice out. Our head referee getting ready to blow the whistle. Torrent going from your right to left. Des Moines going from your left to right. Des Moines with the ball, far side. So far, pretty slow play here for the first minute or so. Most of the action's been in the backfield of Des Moines. They have not been pushing it up very much. Back over across midfield. Des Moines still in control of the ball. Bit of a scrum for the ball there. It was 92 from the Torrent. Sam Carls getting the whistle, kicking the ball out of bounds. Kind of a neat new thing this year, folks, if you're looking to kind of see who's playing, who's out there, what's going on. We up here in the booth here have been lucky enough to be able to download the Squaddy app, Squadi. I was able to find it on the Apple store, or the App Store there for the Apple. You can put in the Torrent or you can put in Des Moines and you can see the various squads, the starting players, starting formations. While those may not be accurate, but again, you can see all of the players and that sort of thing. Kind of a very nice new feature this year in the NPSL. Again, making our life a little bit easier. Oh, that was a goal from. I couldn't quite see who that was from. I'll be right back. Let me see who that was from. I got confirmation. So that was scored by number 6, Gustavo Augusto Leal Murtha. Another shot on goal, just over the crossbar. That was a quick goal to give up by the Torrent. Certainly not what they were hoping for, not what they were expecting. Getting a little bit of a slow action other than that goal initially. We're going to have a throw in here by Zagaria Deao, a new player for the Torrent this year. Following what appears to be Angela Gongora. Again, another new player. Lots of new players here for the Torrent this year. Only a handful of returning players here, like Taylor Pill, Max Ludwig, Ethan Kratzer. All the others, maybe Juan Lopez. Juan Lopez, I feel like, was a player last year as well. But again, a lot of new players this year for the Torrent. So we'll see. Maybe that might just take a little bit to get into rhythm, that sort of thing. And we'll see kind of what style of play the Torrent play this year. Through ball, again, just a little bit strong. Taken down by Benbella. Fall on the Torrent. Benbella over to Chucks. Back to Marquez. Their captain, number 5, is Basil Ernie. Juan Lopez for the Torrent playing that very top position along with Max Ludwig. Ball far side again with Des Moines. Des Moines is basically just totally dominated possession here. Cleared by the Torrents. Back again to Paulo Marquez. Ref letting that one go. A little bit of a physical game here this evening. Definitely some pushing and shoving, although the ref let that one go a little bit. Top side cleared by Kratzer. Ball lost by Taylor Pill, the other co-captain with Max. And they just called a penalty on, looks like Taylor Pill, for a handball or for something. So Des Moines is now going to have a penalty kick. I think this ball is going to be taken by Ben Bella. In the 9th minute. Oh. That is a goal scored by Ben Bella. I'll be right back. I need to make an in-stadium announcement. Torrent here down 2-0 very quickly here in the first half. Now in the 10th minute. Stolen by Chalks. Through ball by Lecomte. A little bit of push there at the back of Vung. Vung to Deau. Max Ludwig, shot from Ludwig, straight into a Des Moines player. A little bit of pulling, pushing, that's going to be a free kick. Looked like that was Vandewall that was tugging and pulling on one of the Torrent players. And not successful. Ball back to Des Moines. Out to Marquez. Up top to Ernie. Boy, Des Moines moving the ball really well. Intercepted by the Torrent, but again, just immediately taken back by Des Moines. Max Ludwig trying to intercept there and trying to make a play here. Vung on the ball. Lopez is also out there stalking. Ben Bella, the guy that just scored the goal just a little bit ago on the penalty kick, taking the ball up the field, crossing, intercepted. I believe that was by Gongora. Angel Gongora, again, another new player. Learning lots of new names this year on the Torrent men's side. Torrent ball put deep. It's going to go out of bounds here. It's going to be a throw-in for Des Moines. It is going to take a lot for this Torrent team to get back from this 2-0 deficit. Certainly last year was very similar. There's a lot of very close games last year. A lot of low scores, very defensive-minded last year. Out of bounds, going to be a Torrent throw in here. Ludwig is going to throw that one. Actually, I take that back. That is going to be Dayal throwing it in. Through. Oh, just off the mark. Looks like it's going to stay inbounds. And we're going to have our first train of the year. One of the interesting idiosyncrasies of Hart Park is there's a train track that runs literally within 100 feet of the pitch here at Hart Park. So we have a big old freight train running through right now. We'll get the a few others too that run through here. Torrent with the corner here. And batted away by Des Moines. Des Moines on the attack again. There's going to be a foul free kick. That is going to be a yellow on number 9. So that was a yellow card on number 5, Angel Gongora. Again, didn't lead to anything, however. Certainly stopped that progression from Des Moines, and now another foul called. Torrent head coach James Weber talking to the 4th referee about what he's seen out there. We have a Torrent run. A little bit of an overpass. Number 9. Shot on goal, but saved. That was Gabe Vong with the shot. Wonderful save by Perez of Des Moines. Lots of one-touches from Des Moines. Back to the keeper. They call him Augie. Again, another wonderful new keeper this year. Unfortunately, he's had a couple of bad goals that were, certainly it's less than 50-50 for a keeper on a penalty kick, but he did get a hand on that. Just unfortunately wasn't enough. And then just a shot up and over his head, unfortunately. Again, the ball stolen away. Des Moines really just with the pressure and ball control in this game so far. Looks like one of the Torrent players, looks like Lopez got hit in the face. He fell to the turf holding his face. I don't know if there was a bit of an elbow or something. Back to Warnod. Over to Finley Skilling. Again, another new player. Dale running up the near side here. Over to Ludwig. Great pass by Ludwig. One touch. Again, wonderful play by Perez from Des Moines in goal to make that save. That was a really nice touch and go by Max Ludwig. Torrent showing a little bit more life here. Free kick here by the Torrent. Ludwig bringing things up. Up to Lopez. Again, given up to Des Moines. Boy, Des Moines playing really tough defense. They're not giving the Torrent really anything here. Just a handful of touches in their side of the field that haven't come to anything. Got some wonderful helpers today here in the booth with me as I fly solo. Normally we have a few extra folks. Oh, great save. Great save by Augie Warnod. I have Matthew running our primary camera, Andrew running our field camera, and Sophia is hanging out next to me, running production with me, helping out a little bit. I want to say hello to our normal regular folks. Of course, Simon Provan, our wonderful play-by-play man. I believe he's up in somewhere roughing some soccer. Of course, the great Dan Pfeiffer, our wonderful PA man. They were unable to make it today, but we're making do. We have a Des Moines player down. Can't quite tell who that is. Looks like that's number 10, Nasruddin Ben Bella. he had the penalty kick score. Of course, he's going to have to sit out for a minute or two before he can come back on the field. Hope I'm getting these names correct. Very nice crowd here tonight for our first inaugural game of the 2024 season here at wonderful Hart Park. A few Des Moines players warming up. And Ben Bella's back on. I know there's a new MLS rule that good old Ronaldo, or not Ronaldo, I'm sorry. That's blasphemy. That the Inter Milan folks got a little bit in trouble with. Jesus. Inter Miami, Messi tried to come back on, and MLS has a new rule stating they had to sit out for a number of minutes before he was allowed back on. That's not the case here in the NPSL quite yet. I'm sorry, that was not Ben Bella. That was Guillermo Pereira. Looks like he's going to be coming back onto the field shortly. And kicked out of bounds. We are going to have a goal kick by Perez from Des Moines. And there goes Pereira back out onto the field. Chalk's almost going head over heels into the Torrent bench. Throwing for the Torrent. Zvung over to Lecomte. Kicked out of bounds by Des Moines. Another Torrent throw-in. Lecomte winning the ball again. Again, another throw-in. Just slowly moving down the field here. Dayao into Lopez. And again, back to Des Moines. We have O'Leary throwing in. Fellow Irishman. Can't go wrong with an O apostrophe name like myself. Torrent making a play here, far side, and just mistouched. Those Carls on the far side couldn't handle the pass. Near side, back over to the goalie. Warnod, Augie Warnod. Back to Skilling. Again, Finley Skilling, another new player. I feel like I've said that 100 times this evening already. But somebody you'll know, Max Ludwig, co-captain this year. As Simon would tell you, a former UW Parkside Ranger, along with myself. I was there for a couple of years. Did not play soccer, but I ran track. And that is a foul on the Torrent. It's going to be a free kick from about 7 or 8 yards outside of the box. We're not getting the wall set up. So we have Lael Murtha out there, as well as, I can't quite tell who else is taking it. A little bit over the back. I got to imagine that's going to be a foul on Des Moines United, and it's going to be a kick, free kick here for the Torrent. Skilling trying to push it up. LeCompte back to Kratzer. Skilling far side over to Gongora. Over to Deao. Deao. We'll have to find out. Some pushing and shoving on that far side. Again, let's see, who did. They're going to give it to the Torrent, throw in for the Torrent. Gongora over to Ludwig. Oh, was trying to play a little touch, give and go. Just some miscommunication there. He's trying to do that with Kratzer. Kratzer just, they put it in the wrong place there. Kratzer wanted to go forward a little bit. That was a dangerous kick. I'm surprised that wasn't called on anything. Wasn't called on that. That young man's boot came within about 3 inches from a Torrent player's face. Vong up to Pill. Back into Gongora. Over to Pill. Far side to Carls. See if Carls can get one in here. And can't handle it. It is going to be a goal kick. I was trying to get a little fun with it, and as been Bella tried to do a little kickback or a little flick back, and nobody was home. And that ball went off of O'Leary. Another Torrent throw in. Little give and go Again, just Torrent can't capitalize on the times that they do get the ball. They're immediately giving it up back over to Des Moines. See a little bit of frustration coming through with a few extra little pushes and nudges and things like that. Ethan Krasser's back for another season, manning the middle there, that middle center back position. He's a big, strong kid who plays very fast and very tough. I've always enjoyed him playing the last few years. But he's getting that opportunity this year to play that center back position, I think, where he belongs and where he feels comfortable. Through ball. Intercepted by the Torrent. Ludwig on the ball. And that is a goal by the Torrents. Sorry, we're trying to figure out who scored that goal. That was scored by number 9, Gabe Vung, by the Torrent. He was assisted by number 92, Sam Carls. And the Torrent just had another run up that they were called offside, unfortunately. Let's see if the Torrent can keep the pressure up here. Back out to Perez. Sometimes it just takes that one to get the juices going and to get that confidence, especially when you're down 2-0 within the first 10 minutes or so. And that's an offside call as well. Through ball. Oh, just a bit too far. That was a lovely ball. Carls just couldn't quite get there. But a nice up and through ball. Perez read it fairly well and was able to cover that up pretty quickly. But the Torrent with a little more pressure, trying to pressure the Des Moines United here to get that ball back and even the score here at 2. Dangerous ball here. Shot by Des Moines. Didn't go anywhere. Straight off of a Torrent player. Skilling just with a touch off of Ludwig. Gongora there. Over to Skilling, Gongora. Need to settle in a little bit here. Slow it down. Bit of a weak throw in by the Torrent there by Pill. Immediately intercepted by Des Moines, but right back to Pill. Again, intercepted, but with the Torrent back with the ball. Ludwig out to the far side. Just missed again by Vong. He had a second opportunity. Just missed that header. Just coming out into the 41st minute. So we got about 5 minutes left in this first half. We'll see how many minutes of extra time we get. Well, once again, welcome to the Milwaukee Torrent live stream. My name is Kevin O'Connor, filling in for the much more talented Simon Provan, or Dan Pfeiffer, or a few others that we have, Matt Menzel, a few others that we have filling in for us from time to time. But as with always, towards the end of the school year, lots of things going on. So being the empty nester and having nothing better to do with my life, here I am. I'm just kidding. I really enjoy doing these things. Typically, I'm running the live stream. I have some wonderful helpers today, but, had to make the decision to jump on to play-by-play here just to give you a little something more than dead air. Now, whether that's any better, that's up to you to decide. Flip in. And Warnod coming out with the ball. Through ball to Dayao. Boy, just straight into a Des Moines player. Lopez trying to run that down to the keeper. LeCompte really getting after that ball. Showing a bit of hustle there, trying to chase that one down instead of just letting it kind of go back through. Throw in here for Des Moines. A little bit of a warning from our referee to Angel Gongora. Referee doing a good job of keeping the game calm, giving direction where direction is needed. Certainly a lot of these players are coming from the college ranks. So it's always good to see a referee who can really provide some education in addition to direction here. Again, all these young men are very talented players for their respective clubs, but certainly even more talented on their home clubs. Heading into the last few minutes here of full time, and that is another yellow card. I believe that was 92, Sam Carls. Just waiting to see. That's a yellow card if that's Sam Worrells, although I heard that will be a yellow card. That is a yellow card. Again, near side. Looks like we're going to have 2 minutes of extra time here. The referee has indicated 2 minutes. 2 minutes of extra time.
Correction, 3 added minutes.
Sorry about that, folks. That's 3 extra minutes. Let's see. Been working hard on some graphics over the winter here. Got a nice extra minute graphic here for you, so you can see what is happening here. We're just winding down here into the final minutes here of this first half. Milwaukee Torrent are down 2-1. 2 early goals by Des Moines United. One by Leal Murtha, which was very early, and then the penalty kick by Ben Bella. I think Des Moines is going to be just very content to play this final 3 minutes out and go to the locker room with a 1 minute or 1 goal lead. Stopping play here for some reason. Another free kick for Des Moines. Near side to O'Leary. Again, I think they're just content to kind of let this ball languish in their backfield here. Unless they're able to get something to go over the top. But again, I think they're very content to let this last 15 to 20 seconds run out here. Be a final chance here for the Torrent. And that's the first half. Milwaukee Torrent 1, Des Moines 2. We are going to take a little time here. And head back offline here. But you all stick with us. We'll be back here shortly. This is Milwaukee Torrent football. And we'll see you guys on the other side of halftime. All right, welcome back, folks. We have a couple of halftime substitutions for the Torrent. Paco Pascaglia coming in for Paco Pascaglia coming in, and then Javier Steinwasser. If you remember, Paco is a former Torrent player as well, coming back again this year. But we get here started in the second half here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. More importantly, if you want to call it Wauwatosa. Oh, wow. No foul call there in the box. Des Moines pushing the ball up. Great save by Ethan Kratzer. And that guy is just always all over the field. Torrent with the ball in their half. Pushing. And out of bounds. All right, back at it. Again, pretty quiet half so far. It's the first 4 minutes here. We're in the 50th minute.
Sophie, I put yours and Drew's on in this.
All right.
Absolutely. Excellent.
Little scrum at the middle of the field.
And here's napkins too, guys. All right. Matthew, do you want to flag it?
Ref letting that one go. Is the it will be the Torrent ball. Bit of a trip there. And there's a yellow card on Paulo Marquez. Be right back. That was a yellow card on the captain, Mr. Marquez. Here in the 51st minute. Looks like Max is gonna. Is it Max or who's taking that one? Always hard to tell this white lettering on blue shorts, especially at night. And right at the keeper, Perez. Again, I think that was Kratzer taking that. Or nope, sorry, was it Pill? Kratzer? One of those two guys. Des Moines United and Torrent player getting tied up there. Des Moines pushing this ball up. Giving that ball back. Bad pass. Number 97, Javier Steinwasser, really all over the place. Again, another new player here. Again, Des Moines is not obligated to push this ball. They have the lead. Do they sit back? Do they kind of let this kind of play out, or do they keep pushing like they were in that first part of that first 15 minutes or so of that first half? The Torrent then came alive a little bit more as the half went on, getting the one goal and then certainly having another really good opportunity. Dayal making a run up on the far side and getting stopped there. But it looked like Marquez. Just a little give and go, a little here, you take it, no, you take it. Coming down near side to Basil Earn. And his famous words of Bob Euchre, just a bit outside. I'd like to welcome our friends in from Des Moines United FC onto the stream. Hope you all are doing well in Iowa. I know, like you all, we've had some pretty dangerous storms over the last several weeks. I think personally I've had 3 tornado warnings hitting our city here in Wisconsin. I live in Brookfield. And of course, typical Wisconsin 47-year-old man, taking after my father, I stood out on our balcony. You know, just in case I got swept up into the tornado. Ludwig. Oh. That would have been offsides anyways. But again, a wonderful save by Palacio Perez. Miguel Palacio Perez has done a really nice job in goal this evening for Des Moines. Made several key saves. Follow on the Torrent player. Looks like Lopez. Ball goes back to Des Moines. But besides the tornadoes, man, I can't complain about the weather we've had so far this late spring, heading into June. Hasn't been too warm, hasn't been too cold, has been just right. Kind of the Goldilocks of weather.
If I wasn't standing just like where it's coming only at me, then I'd be fine.
Ribbing my cameraman Matthew. He's doing a wonderful job this evening. He has the wind coming straight into his face, and in his Wisconsin way decided to wear shorts and a t-shirt. So his dad brought him a blanket. We have a yellow card. That is on Mr. Javier Steinwasser. And on that restart by the yellow card on Javier Steinwasser, again, another new player. Just lots and lots of new players this year. Really kind of blowing me away. Taylor Pill with the ball near side. And trying to get a corner out of this. And guess what? It's stolen. And out of bounds. Steinwasser. Got a 2-on-1 here. Folks wanting a call there, but I don't really see anything wrong with it. He kind of tripped over his own feet. Great play there by Gongora. Just really stood there, and the player from Des Moines just wanted to kind of go through him. Run for Piscaglia. Doing a little moving around here. Sorry for that, folks. Just got to feed the kids, you know.
We have a really wonderful food vendor here this year. We were here last year. We had another food vendor who unfortunately had some issues with their vehicle or whatnot, their food truck. Literally went down the street. I think they're at Pick and Save or Metro Market down the road. B.D. Willie's Barbecue. I've heard nothing but rave reviews today. They had sounds like some ribs, had some corned beef. Last year, I think I've gotten brisket from them. I think I had pulled pork. I mean, it was all mouth-wateringly good. Mac and cheese, just some good old barbecue, some good old soul food. Just really, really good stuff. Also, Knight's Popcorn, they're here with us, I think the 3rd or 4th year in a row, selling their really good, really wonderful popcorn. If you're ever wondering, there's the cheese popcorn and the and regular popcorn and caramel corn, but they have a mix with cheese and caramel. Is that the Chicago mix? Milwaukee mix? Something like that? Chicago mix? That's by far the best. And then we have our friends at Line Still Brewing, who is brewing our Torrent Kolsch this year. I'm not a drinker, but from what I hear, it's darn good. Foul on the Torrent. Both players are down. Certainly no card. The referee wasn't calling for a card or anything. Well, we're just waiting for play to resume here in the 64th minute. Just about halfway through the second half. Still 2-1 Des Moines United FC over your FC Milwaukee Torrent. We're going to get a free kick here. Just, oh boy, about 5-10 yards outside of the box on the far side. Oh, I think that went out of bounds there. I think the ref was waiting for the sideline judge to call that one, and I think he missed it. But again, Torrent with the throw in. But man, right back to Des Moines United. Seemed to be a little bit of a theme this game, as throw-ins have not quite gone the Torrent's way. Taylor Pill kicking the pill, as we should say, down the field. Trying to channel my inner Dan Pfeiffer with the quippy dad jokes. Nice touch on the outside here for Vandewall. No, sorry. We had a substitution, looks like. Diego Pantuza at halftime coming on. A little bit of a bomb from Kratzer.
Abreu in Milwaukee. Milwaukee Torrent sub.
So Sam Abreu coming on for the Torrent, number 2. He is coming on for LeCompte, number 12. He comes off the pitch. LeCompte had a good couple of runs. He had definitely one good shot at it. But again, getting some fresh legs out there. It is starting to cool off out there. Getting a little humid here, even in the press box. .65 here. We also have a bit of an air quality alert. I'm not sure if it's from the wildfires up in Canada, as it usually is here in Wisconsin. Oh, for ozone. All right. Well, folks, if you don't need to drive tomorrow, do this wonderful Earth a favor and ride your bike. But certainly that was an issue last year, a couple of home games here. We were hit massively by some of the forest fires from Canada that just really had poor air quality, like very, very poor air quality. Some vocal Torrent fans, I believe. The Torrent men are back here next Saturday. For another NPSL matchup. They're going to take on ATAR. A couple of good games last year between the Torrent and ATAR. Some really nice folks from ATAR. Full name is ATAR Belleville FC. Right up my alley. It's Irish. Steinwasser up top. Oh, that was close to a handball there by Marquez. Let's see if the Torrent can get another couple shots at this. Pill serving it up. Just nobody to take advantage of that. That was a wonderful cross. What? Oops, sorry. That was weird what the heck happened. That was funny. Well, my laptop decided Siri wanted to say something. I don't know what she said, but the joys of amateur production here. And another throw in for the Torrent. Just a little under 20 minutes or so left in full time here. We'll see how many extra minutes. I'm guessing an extra 1 or 2 here. At least a couple. We've had a few folks kind of go down. Looks like we got another Torrent player just about ready to come on. Brandon Kopp Looks like he's getting some instruction from one of the Torrent coaches. And another giveaway by the Torrent offense. Just a few misguided passes today. Certainly a few few of those have happened.
We're going to be having a substitution for Milwaukee Torrent. Hulk will be coming in. Kratzer out.
Coming on for the Milwaukee Torrent, number 20, Brandon Kopp. Coming on for Des Moines, number 15, Marco Silva. You heard me do the voiceover. A couple of substitutions here. Brandon Kopp coming on for Ethan Kratzer. And then Marco Silva coming on for Des Moines. I didn't quite see who he came on for. And we're going to get a Torrent corner kick here. See if they can capitalize. Ball served up. And headed out by Des Moines. But back into Torrent control. Served up again. Hey! Goal for the Torrent. That's 22, number Finley Skilling. That was a goal by Finley Skilling there. Very impressive. That notches things up here at 2 to 2. Boy, since the first 10 minutes or so, it's been, the Torrent have had to fight back. Let's see if they can get another one here. Got about 15 minutes left in this second half, and here we go again. Javier Steinwasser, he's quick on his feet. And straight into the arms of Palacio Perez. Torrent pressuring the ball. Juan Lopez back to Pill. That's a push, and I think that's going to be a Torrent throw-in.
Well, the Milwaukee Torrent sub at the next restart. Martinez in for Lopez.
We're going to have another substitution here for the Torrent, Alejandro Martinez. Martinez coming on. Lopez coming off. Lopez looks to be maybe limping a little bit. Maybe just tired. I don't know. At 47, I feel that every day, so can't imagine being a young, fit man. Hey, another goal. All right, apparently that was not a goal. Was that offside? Guess that was offside. I got all excited. Comes another freight train, get a little toot toot. But boy, the Torrent here are just pushing Des Moines United. Fortunately, I could not see the near side linesman. He must have called that offsides. Disappointing for the Torrent. That would have been an amazing goal. Let's see if the Torrent can get keep pushing and get another, chance at a shot at a goal here. Scaglia. Across to Steinwasser. Back to Des Moines. Steinwasser seems to have that little bit of an extra gear, especially with the ball. Des Moines looking for a foul there, but that was him just tripping over his own feet. Pantuza over to Ernie. Over to Silva. Silva telling everybody, slow it down, slow it down. Comes an opportunity. Oh, off the crossbar. Amazing run by Paco Pascaglia. Just off the crossbar. Let's hope the Torrent can regroup here. Get back on defense. Just not give up that quick goal in transition. What a golden opportunity. That's now, I think, the second or third. Certainly the last that was called offsides, but that's the second one. Then there definitely was an early foul that was not called in the box that really looked like a foul that would have been a penalty kick. Torrent player trying to turn before he even had the ball. That's Gongora again. Well, there's a little bit of gamesmanship by Ben Bella there, but he sure got up pretty quick and started trotting away like it was nothing. So was it gamesmanship or was it, who knows? Coming in the last 8 minutes or so of this full time. Again, we'll see how many extra minutes we have. Foul on Des Moines. Torrent ball. Quick shout out to our good friend Scott Wegner. Hope you're doing well, buddy. He called several men's games last year. Oh, another one. Another penalty not called in. Wow, almost a quick goal there. That was again, another questionable call in the box by the referee. I am no referee. I mean, he's doing the best job he can, but man, those have been two pretty interesting no calls on his part. Again, what would have resulted in PKs, neither a current 3-2 or 4-2 score right now for the Torrents. We're still knotted up at 2-2. And that's a yellow card. We need to see who that's on. And a yellow card to the bench here. Not quite sure who the initial yellow card was on. Well, I guess we'll never know. It's like a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop. One will never know how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop. And we have a foul. And we're going to have a substitution here for Des Moines. David Ospina Arteaga. Again, hope I'm getting these right. For all you gentlemen that are playing hard, he comes in for number 6, Lael Murtha. Of course, Murtha with that first goal early on in the 3rd or 4th minute. Got about 3 minutes left to full time here. Des Moines definitely seeming to push things a little bit more. Part of me feels like they're just content tying here for some interesting reason. See how many minutes of extra time are added. And a Des Moines throw in. Boy, some pushing and shoving going on here now. Not to Pill. Penalty called. Not quite sure. No penalty called, actually. It's going to be a throw-in for the Torrent. Somewhat surprising again. Feels like the Torrent haven't gotten a whole lot of breaks on their end in terms of calls. And we're waiting for the indication of how many extra minutes here.
Of added time.
3 minutes. So we got a few extra minutes here at Hart Park in Wauwatosa. It's Milwaukee Torrent 2, Des Moines United Football Club 2. We're probably going to get another minute or two as our wonderful training staff comes out onto the field to check on a Des Moines United player. Which, for the Torrent, this could be a good thing because that player is going to have to then come off. So they will have an advantage on this corner. Can't quite see who that player is that's getting pulled off. We're going to try to zoom in here.
The number 9? 9 or 3? Can't quite tell. It's either Vandewall or Marquez, but it looks like here we have the cross. And in and out. Coming up on that 3 minutes. However, I think we had about an extra 2 there with the injury just into full time. So we could have a couple more minutes here. Ball kicked back out. Lob in. And wonderful save by Augie. Ludwig on the ball. Perfect opportunity. Got to stay on side here. Looks like it's a yellow card on Piscaglia.
There's your number.
That's Ficconi. And that's end of game. That is end of game. Ends in a tie. 2-2. We'll be right back for just a little bit of brief analysis. Well, that's it for us here at Milwaukee, at Hart Park here in Wauwatosa. Final score: Torrent 2, United, Des Moines United FC 2. Man, some really big chances here for the Torrent. Whether it's some goals that were called off or some penalties that maybe weren't called. Really good first match. Kind of slow start for the Torrent, but they'll learn now going here on out that they can't let those quick goals come in. So that's it, folks. We're going to be back here next Saturday, 7 p.m. as the Torrent take on ATAR Belleville here at Hart Park. My name is Kevin O'Connor. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully I didn't make your ears bleed too much. Once again, Milwaukee Torrent 2, Des Moines United 2. Have a great Friday night, rest of your Friday nights, and we'll see you back here next Saturday.